Hello, my name is Jenna, and I want to walk you through today how to use this guide effectively and how to use our catalog. So, how to kind of bounce back and forth between them. All right, so this is the guide to gender identity for parents and children. And this is intended for patrons of the Mansfield Public Library or other libraries within our consortium, but it would be nice to have other people use it as well. These resources just might not be as easily available. All right, so to start, here we are on our welcome page. So as you can see right up at the top, we have these tabs to use to go between the pages. And we also have these easy guide links as well on the side for you to navigate the guide just as efficiently using the tabs or the links. All right, so as you can see on our webpage, we have some pictures and some nice graphics. But as we get in, you'll find that our resources for parents, children, and teens have links to books. And these are books that we have available either at the Mansfield Public Library or generally in our consortium that we can easily order for you. So let's start here with books for parents. As you can see, we have here our first book is called Gender Your Guide. And here you can see a little description of the book. But what I want to direct your eye to right here is the call number. So the call number is just a string of numbers and letters, sometimes just letters, and it will tell us where our item is in the library. So some of them will say not at Mansfield Public Library, like Gender Your Guide does, because Mansfield Public Library does not own this book, but other libraries in our consortium do. So all you have to do is place a hold to get it sent over. I will show you the process to do that in the next video that will be down below. All right, so then the next book is She, He, They, Me, and this is a book about pronouns. And this one has a call number of 305.3 Ryle. So Ryle is the author's last name, and 305.3 tells us where to find it within the library. So you might not have to worry about these call numbers too much since we are doing curbside pickup and we have to pull the books for you. But I figured it'd be a good idea to let you know which ones we have at the library and which ones might be in our consortium. So this is how to tell. Also, what we can do is we can click into the resource itself. So let's start by going to Gender Your Guide. And I like to do a right click on the mouse pad or a mouse. So you'd click this part of the mouse, the right one, and go to Open Link in New Tab so that it doesn't necessarily exit out of the guide that we have here. So then we go to the record. As you can see up at the top, it says Mansfield Public Library. And then we scroll down and we can see that we do not have this item because Mansfield would be right between Manchester and Marlborough, but it is not there. So let's look at these statuses. I think it is important to mention the statuses. Here we have the location, the call number, and the status. So the status, if it says check shelf, that means that the book will be on the shelf at that time, or theoretically it should be. Sometimes it's not always so perfect. But usually if it says check shelf, the item will be there. So let's go back to the guide and let's go to she, he, they, me. Again, right click, open link in new. So here you can see that this one actually does have the location of Mansfield Main Library, and it's located in the adult nonfiction section. Here is the call number that the library staff can use to go pull the book for you for curbside pickup. And here you can see it says check shelf. So that is one of the most important parts to look at, especially when calling for a curbside pickup to see if the book you want is actually available at the time. So we'll be able to use that throughout this guide. If you decide you want to read a book, you can give a call to the library at 860-423-2501 to request this book, and we can get it set for you the next day through curbside pickup. All right. So this is basically, the same process through every book. You can go to the catalog through here. And let's see, so we have resources for children as well. It's the same thing. As you can see, this call number is not at Mansfield Public Library, so you'd have to give that one a little more time to get in. All right. So if you have any further questions, feel free to give me an email at mushin, which is MUSHINJM at mansfieldct.org. All right, I'll put a link to that below as well. Okay, thank you.